So Explora Journeys is almost an all-inclusive cruise experience. But after our week aboard Explora I, we found a few extras that you might want to budget for. And in this video, we're going to show you what they are. Now, on an Explora Journey ship, you are never going to be short of dining options. You have everything from Cigars, which is their Asian restaurant, to their steakhouse, Marble & Co., all the way to Deck 11, which is the Emporium Marketplace, which was our personal favorite and is their take on a buffet. Now, there are two dining experiences on board that are not included. The first is called Anthology, and it's a fine dining restaurant with Italian food, and it comes with 7 courses. We did try this, and you can see the longer video on the channel that explains what we thought about it and shows you the individual courses before you decide to go for that. Because if you do go for it, it's going to cost you 165 euros when on the sailing that we were on, and a 70 euro wine pairing charge, which would make 235 euros if you decided to go for the full package per person. That's about $270 US. So make sure if you do go for that, that you take your wallet out of the safe. And the other charge, which can vary, is the chef's kitchen, which is a cooking class where you get to prepare and cook your food, and then you get to eat it as well. But there are 2 options that you're going to have to pay for. Everything else is included. From the moment you get on an Explora Journey ship, you are going to have a vast selection of drinks. Anything from connoisseur coffees to champagne and everything in between. And while standard drinks, standard wines, standard spirits, beers and normal wines are all included, there are some rare wines or vintage champagnes or high-end rare whiskies that you will have to pay extra for. Now, most people are not going to need this, but connoisseurs can find a way to spend more. Explora Journeys has a really nice whiskey bar and accompanying and next door to a cigar lounge. And it's the only place you can smoke inside on the ship, and just cigars. If you want to know the smoking policy for any reason, then we also have a video on that on our channel. Now, cigars are not included in your cruise fare. And there's another very good reason for this, is that we went in and asked not for a free cigar, but we were asked, like, oh, what's your most expensive cigar? And they had cigars there for $300 US for one cigar. And I think I have a photo. If I have a photo, I'll put it up now, but if not, I'll tell you. They said that, I asked, have you sold many of these? $300, it's a lot of money for a cigar. And she showed me the box, and the box had 24 in, and this was day 3. And when she showed me the box, it had 4 left. So yes, people do spend $300 US on a cigar. We didn't. We bought some $5 ones just to try them in the cigar lounge from Bodrum. They weren't very good. Now, the spa on an Explora Journeys cruise is included up to a point. You have access to all the facilities there, the thermal pool, the saunas, the steam room, the salt room, the ice shower, the outside area, more or less unlimited. Of course, there's times when it's open and closed, but on port days, you can go in when it opens and stay till it closes, should you wish. On sea days, there are some rules, and you can check those out in our video on the channel on the Ocean Wellness Spa. But the treatments, unsurprisingly, are extra. So if you like to have a massage when you're going on a cruise, then you are going to have to pay a little bit extra. Prices are kind of similar to what you'd pay in a 5-star hotel. Similarly, if you want to have a haircut or a beauty treatment or a facial, which, let's face it, I need, then you are going to have to get your wallet out and pay on top. Now, when you're on board an Explora Journeys ship, nearly everything is included. But once you get off, your shore excursions are not included. They will cost you extra. And while they do have a good selection, they are priced quite premium and they are quite expensive for what you get. You could do and save yourself some money what we did. It was on our cruise that it was possible to do this. We were in the Greek islands and we visited Paros and Syros and Bodrum and Rhodes. Now, all of these places are little towns. Rhodes is quite big, but little old Greek towns where you can get off the boat and explore on your own for no additional cost. One of the good things that Explora does do is it has shuttle buses that will take you into the center of the action, to the center of the town, and that is included, and that's a very nice touch by them. Explora Journeys does offer transfers to and from airports, but unless you're in one of the really high-level cabins, you are going to have to pay extra for this. We noticed when we got off in Athens, actually, that there was a piece of paper that came around asking us, do we want to transfer to the airport or do we want to transfer to the hotel or the city centre? And it was expensive. It was about 100 euros from Piraeus, if I say that correctly, the port in Athens, to the city centre or to the airport. I think that was, in fairness. Whereas the Uber app that they use in Athens, it cost us 22 euros. So there's quite an upcharge on those transfers. You do, of course, have them waiting for you with a sign. But actually, when we got off, it was fairly straightforward. So if you're willing to download the app, and I'll put the name of it and a picture of it up on the screen, then you could save yourself potentially 60 to 80 euros in cab fare if you're heading to the airport or if you're heading to town. So Explora Journeys do actually have a well-equipped wellness centre or fitness centre, or gym as I call it, and it has techno gym equipment in it, which I am assured is some of the best quality you can get in the world. And it also includes, which is very cool, fitness classes. So you can have your yoga or your Pilates and things like that, should you wish, usually in half-hour sessions, but you do have to book about 30 minutes before. What's not included is if you like personal training. You can organise this, but the personal training is not included. You will have to pay extra for that. So that's what's not included in an Explora Journeys cruise. Was there anything surprising there? For us, not so much really. We expect to pay more for spa treatments. I mean, that's the way of the world. The fine dining is entirely up to you. It wasn't to our taste, but all cruise lines seem to have a specialty restaurant. It's just that this one is a little bit more special than perhaps the others. Excursions, I think only the really top level luxury cruises like Seabourn and Viking include some excursions for you, or river cruises sometimes do the same, but they're also very high priced. So for us, it was all inclusive. Not everything was included, but everything that we needed definitely was. You can check out on the channel our other videos. We've got cabin tours, we've got the fine dining review, which is a bit longer. We look at the entertainment on board, and perhaps the best one, we have a tip if you're in an ocean terrace cabin on which one to choose. We think it's the best cabin on the ship in that range, and also it definitely has the best balcony. It's 60/49, but you can check out why in the video on the channel. If it has been useful, press that like button for us because we are trying to grow, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.